Yeah. Right, yes, I hear to the Abba, David think I believe to us, so cry, and Yamina Dum, his Abaka, Hinama, Mendo Batampa, or if you from Antum, I don't know, I am sophomore years, we can gender and a broth or 9 autumns, Madonton. That would have other soon could, Mezzano automobile, son, I shall Bassinoco, Nepinaka, Kahun, Debiara operate there, Fifth Manto to me years, ye, nephew to me after in Tampa, Efra, na aqua in him, Nemum, Yamuna, Hindibika, Nizin. So I buy him on Ukruma, another a Jumara Babacom, or I buy him never to know I judge him, Jay, nephew to me, I could name. Nemo, Mammy, RICHLOVE, Amo. Yes, aha, na Yahuna, Otto Debian, Otto Debiawaga, another film for Manto. Business OMAR bin ABDULLAH, Yabe Hazy, Mobedembia, Ebo Bonkomo. Good morning. Good morning. What's up, Moy? What's a guy?
What's it?
Guy, what to make a crack?
In order.
Few.
She, Manian, my way.
Hey,
who can we be again?
Hey, welcome. Your Bopuna, Bacano, your Bopuna, I'm a Magana, Baba, Sissy had the only but Hinama, here, Obey, or Baba Woman Comozi, a Tunaco. Zaya Baba Kawasama in the offer to Verno. Miss Afun Hazy, Abba Ben there. Where is the band of a band there? In yet band is digent, name Obutumina, why can't some to work any? Debiara, Yidi Juma, Olo, Masafu, the Sabi, and Kano, Nozro, I don't know who be a jazzy, Uncle Kazeman, Nephew, what to Punano, what to Muaba. But in the Yatra Hokra, but they need more. The Yakasam is the Bayjuma. And then the Akas here to me find Yejuma. Na and the Yaba Batanasa, Obo Mazanefi, Yetumna, Yabodamon Comoni na Atumnefio, and so also baby will be a Tumna Aju Gorno, but Mazana Shannon so there, but Ebo Boma be to my God. Encourage women in participation and decision making role. Decision they make, na you to me, Aqua name. Young share Tofoba or ya Asamu Suponuno. In terms of my, the base in Quayo, if you ask you to me, Bowman. Nti abam wana wo hia biem me etumi akohene
yo me da se me chia etiefo ne na me chia wo ma wo mo hweye ne na wo TV station yi na waka bibi aya fanti ne nso kanekle kakra na menti ase yi
na chameze no
ya do yo me da say na waka besiafo every time no first me introduce me ho me the RICHLOVE AMAMOO
okay
and me traditional name no Edi Mama Wochu Ajagba the second.
Okay.
Na me Fivota region. But me ti hawo official assignment so.
Okay.
Yeah. And ti officially no ye from me RICHLOVE AMAMOO.
Okay.
Okay. Na ye ka asem afi besiafo nkrofo si besiafo a me sha ase se me nkasa fa gender ho.
Okay.
Na ye si gender Department of Gender, I was Central Region Hano. I said the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection, I see. And ministry so no were implementing arms the whole Ghana. And the Central Region no department no one of implementing the sector ministry no. And I hear the say yes, said the well-being of all no is protected. And see, hey, say sensitization. Yeah, educating crofo. Yeah, what say yeah, protecting ubia, especially women and girls. Our regional, yeah, found kwalan semen the agro. Yeah, making sure see the rights of children are respected. Our central regional. Now, me heading the department, no. Our central region ha. And see a gender obroni baka say socially constructed. And naturally say any paya na yahwe say na e was a ma embi enye say na was a mema nye wo mo role we say a bema was say woo ya dear say now we and now sad dear and so I can. It differs who call region ha it be a ethnic group or munshisha different from another ethnic group. But with the gender roles ni sa identity ni adie no ye to misuya and me to make us say gender is defined and ana prescribed and no say bibi aya prescribed ye to make us say who call uba hasisia na ye ka say aha no ma wo remu a e was say won share uniform we entina ha memma ne be dresses here na chere say mo na ma ye nhihye na to ho enti ekoba ne say ethnic group bia won nhihye what you see ye ma any memma enti gender there ye both gender there ye both men and women and boys and girls enti ana the department of gender no or show bia sem nkola abofana guy fumu kra ye hwe ne ho asem ka na say see a topic ba be ka ho asem no you see encouraging women's participation in decision making roles and ye ka BBC ya ye nim say ye ka ma e wo Ghana ha o hwe population na e wo we ye friend say ye de wo enim si mema e ma dosun bebre esi mema ewo Ghana ha yeti sisi enti ye hwe se ma dosun si mema no nso no na ya dwe hu se na ye dosun no ye wakonya bi ewo decision making hu ana ye ka women participation in decision making ni aye pese ye nka ni se ye be respecti maybe the right say obano ebia bibia equal rights no ebia konya yede ma mema say yetumeti na ho etuetu adwen edi bibi to table so say ye nanti say what you see ye mra bia ye be frem mema atena ho say ye ntina se na ye dwen ho ye mfa ne say ye rap the traditional settings na ye nka ne say womo regional house of chiefs na yet na ho what you say asem na ye ka me challenge obi a asem na ye ka e bia ye mfa ne say ye ma asem da ye ka ye mfa ne say baby a paramount chiefs ahia no na nka paramount queen mothers e wo ho na ye to adwen aha enti we ye mfa to say we nso ye mfa to say e ba ne the top okay ye mfa ne say afarefo ewo central region punano hake posta ebia ye mra bi ato ho ekonya ye de ma mema ne se ye mbetina ho no emanso nya sa akonya na enti wono equality hu na ye ka ho asem equal rights bi hu asem na ye ka women participation no in decision making role no ye try say equal opportunity oti ase enti konya bia ye de ma mema no nanka ma no so anya bi enti ono ho asem na ye de ato ho a ye kasisia no
ye shode zetuma baba konje biara izama meyinu ore de ba konye so mba no so tumunya but yenko asem na remu ebi o ma akonye de ma mba no but also the guesses and pushes of them is different. Obefre no onye ban zira awonka aware fa wefa na mbom it was a befre no onfa the guesses and pushes of hair no obey different no together in time all the baby you know bo ho ndo wonto mo nkoso no obody baby bo na we gina baby a you cannot get in touch with her
you me that say that is the way your friend say bibi a nkrofo dwi ho say emano sena what you see yeti entiana yet to make the gender stereotypes near dear the perception of people known so against women says sena yeti it is because of their identity and roles winning in our gender issues yes see one say ya tagi yes young kasano ye for the kitchen. What you has here? Ye home no na ye share. And it's a tag niti. And based on that, no, obie who ye say table no hono decision making table no ye de yet to wa ye nya adagye enye. But as we speak now, no, in the history of Ghana, no, ye were vice president as a female, and a vice president in Zono or no ye chancellor Emma University before. And na Ghana ha ye was a siano. Ye were female woman ye we ye friend say ministers or me MPs. Ye was a siano ye those days na ye ka say oba Nancy aye di Independence Day war Central Region hano. Who share who was stadium wa display omo ye omo cows dien sa omo vehicles no big ones ni na e man na etwi. So what you say as we speak now no e wo Ghana hano the CID boss no or ye female as we speak now e wo Ghana hano who call prisons the head no e female. So what you say and the perception of people efa ma hono ono ne ye problem no and ye to make her say ye di konya we mama wono no e bia wonya daje enye but oba no yes ye man konya no on to me nya daje enye no sa oba no to me fa yefu what you say 9 months na e bia nkwala 4 kra na e woni ye ma na 2 and na 3 and na bakompo a o to me ekodwom ebe fie be ye duane what me hwe nkola e na omo ko school e do school time e was so woman do school pepepe what to me sorry esa kofa womo e fi school mu at that time obakruya we call the civil service and a local government we be home ma wo ma fa yefu ebe djuma na nso womo sapon kofa nkola wo school nanso womo sa kofie ekoye duane tu homa be ma na yesi wono no ono de wo wadagye ye manic position the top position ye the need to decision making table do obe to me contribute obe punctual oba no na onye punctual no be ma kro no oba no kra na esa maintain no e wo fie na yakase oba ye the need to decision making table na enye djuma wankasa we scenario we ni nsema maka kire we uhwia ma ye ma omo akonya no etina decision table na making table na uhwia wo mo deliver na maybe so nsema maka omo deliver na wo mo betumi aye kurase be ma no because responsibilities are makane ni na no se wo sa work yi ampe wo sa wo fie hwe fie djuma the house chores nkwala no nkwala de be perform especially the educated ones akwala de be perform wo school ni onko school kra no wo pese ne ba no mano na ye di konya say mama wo mo be deliver man abroso enti wo hwia ye mfa ne example na ye hwe se ma eye die nkwala eye die ewo your jurisdictions na traditional settings na it was said the queen mother na in charge what you see or was so share the well-being of women and children in her jurisdiction but say only decision making table ni ho what you see at the top the traditional councils that nsema ekoso no no obeye den edi ohawa ma efemu ana memma efemu aba table ni ho say this is the situation and my want me community no what you say me fan say the paramount queen mother na ne sub and divisional queen mothers efreno na hima and that dear strip way clubs no and a friend is a strippers who say strip clubs, you know, and I buy as jurisdiction, you and I him I obey any then now or him my into a friend say see a drug related issue ready any idea and a boy see no more you to know now nana him a friend and the nana him way a friend is say see adolescent pregnancy akosu wa in central region issue I face adolescent pregnancy akosu nana him I be any there oh nana him incest about ebia see a papa phone fa wo mama no omonua wo mama girls no omonua no monso fa omo nana hima ye be ya ne de rape defilement akoso se nana hima no e can decision making table no at the top what the issue beba say in some this is what we are going through and you know ye be ya ne de na yaka ho asem say yet yase but say only decision making table na ono no be then a present the issue and our be then push say ebia say bylaws bi beba embra ana we embra enti no na wo hwe afarefo ni mo uko coastal belt na utumi ho say man face the same challenge what you are here enti wotumi feel even in our homes what you are here. The man no share the gender roles ni identity ni idea. The man then making the decision in the homes. And as some marriages, in some marriages, you know, even the number of children yebe wono, be man to me making that decision. He said, "We be wo 5." Obaneka is mean to me wo 5 Ebi a me petria. Wa catch and say sadia. Was a minya obi no wo nka wo ho mame. So what you say? Enti where your friend is expenditure. Ewo if you no be man na take that decision no. Even a ban everything we do no. What you say in our marriages no. Women who are not assertive, who are not empowered, you know, who don't know their rights, you know, who to me who say even in their marriages, you know, it is the men that make all the decisions. What he has here. Yeah. And you know, when we are talking about encouraging it, we feel say when women are given the opportunity to say near state war, social vices are facing your various jurisdiction now. Obano betumi aka ehwasem and na womo the unique things about on board, diverse things about on board.
Yeah, that's it. My charge 2007. And I was shall say why men when art as say war at 783. Sorry, 732 rider.
The domestic violence.
Yes, violence act. Yaka secretary ye the baby abakere nzeme bi sisu oyam ban in terms of movement. You should there whether there is barriers in your osu oyam ban movement no kwan. I can't dribu yera my decision is you give birth to 3. Now balance of mean to me into 2. So these are barriers automoso when I was on to and there akudura wutumo de bakasa. The braveness I would to general says academy most of decision I because sometimes we make decisions that get to know mama pedami why do bands on to make a maximum pedami.
Me da say, you know, make us ano, make a bibi fa. Say obano, omonye assertive, oba onye assertive, oba onye empowered, oba onim ni right. Entiana, as the Department of Gender, Yewo Central Region Hano, we are building the capacity of women. What you see, especially the girls, you know. Because every woman was once a girl child, and you know we are building their capacity. I was there, to me speaking up, as a woman, bibi how as oba. I was so to me kasa with the Domestic Violence Act, no protecting obia. What he has here, both men and women. What he has here, boys and girls, children. Act no protecting. Obia or no violence against way, violence against way, violence against way. Children's Act ne kasafa children Domestic Violence Act no protect obia na sesi a oba bema beka kire oba se me pese wo oba bi kra no and marriage no kra ye ordinance a civil marriage what the right to say obe soria tia ne kun aka he say mimpini da ma wo nkofa oba foforo uti ase se me se min to me nwu 5 ma wo no wono nkyerɛ sɛ won kai sɛ because ma wo 3 no e wo sɛ me nwu 5 ma wo 5 a ende wo kɔpɛ obi awu aka ho and so marriage is civil now who ko take that decision now who are right to say who be sue no for bigamy na we uti ase e wo sɛ wo mfa ne nkɔkɔ to mfa ne fa mrakwanso but oba bi wo ho a because onya assertive onya empowered didn't no osuro ohun and I wait bibia and timeka say gender issues are culture driven bibia no yebeka say na awari uni ukwu anya sema na wudi ukwu akokot so uti ase and see that culture silence no abeda ho and see nie wo se wo ba ne nkasa kra no osuro si wo kokasa nkrofo beka ho ase enti obano onkasa enti ono ni problem ayewo but the Domestic Violence Act no FITMI
Domestic Violence Act also olokumo ho nse akono no butum no wegina no na fi otum akwan that also as a so msafo no do so sene ampa sisi an the say can aya ho na your studio ha actually I'm out because msafo 3 na wo ha te baby obudu biara msafo otum do so if you the Ghana the last population census to me yeah msafo otum wo on man Ghana ha 70,385,959 representing 49.1%. Yesha Africa doma wo ye msafo wo the whole Africa na chede 783,771,150 representing 50.045%. Equally other fund hinara you shock 493 billion. I don't know just still now we are moving forward in terms of developing more women and in terms of mesafo tomorrow also but in some why you so akwan of to be no otum no osu oya mesafo kwan ye de baby a e bi so hin directed obobo a da ibutum na efi ye twa na mura baba da sisi amakadama metum na maaye makadama metum na maakonkuzin that's why we focus was there to advocate because as no man kwete na mepre there you see you use the means okasa na if she or he okay let's use she doesn't get much support she will stop but don't you think there so if you continue your koso nefe ikasa will share our views like what you are doing at your department the piano or person when in bakasa when you are spoken at this Queen Mother's program I was monitoring you and when we are doing and BBI to know okay before tomorrow but upon all what we are doing upon all what we are trying to do that shows that okay masafuna ye prema when some of them don't care conform because omutia samnara in terms of implementation they are not doing it don't you see that
oh I know dear I sampa na oka so we fight ya mama say maintain the decision making table no you'll be surprised say in the news no we hu mafufura wo mo kasetia say and sometimes you know me dream one me continue maybe I say near me mama say no mama gender mama gender me here was Central Regional wo a wo ti here we interview me then no me fight yama wasefo wo descendants awomo yemma wo ma ubaba no wo ti ase ye ko ekondi ama no wo ti ase say a banner said that decision making table no ubaba na nyi no we do position bi no e fata say so what the qualities no what ho a efata ye de bema no enye say ye see ye pese ye ntina ho ne ntiri obi akeke da bi oba wodi mu ofata se wo betina ho ti say na mo see mo select mema wo mo fata to sit at the decision making table no na oba no what you say wo fata no ono no or obey part or obey participate ewo decision making no roles no obey na mesaka say most of the leadership roles no you feel say it is male domineering and you know mema nkoa na wo say wo montina that position me twen say Ghana benya a defense minister obey oba what you say because Ghana has a yenim say anka defense minister there was a one year bema me say twen say Ghana benya president a female because ye dream say it was say mema nkwa na enye president afi na yanya ye vice president first ever me say twen say at the National House of Chiefs no the participation of paramount queen mothers no will be respected and are included what you say and are respected and you know me try say Ghana ebe initiative bi nyome bi esia traditionally no one day woman in abeti ase say man we face a lot of challenges and nobody can speak for us better than young kasa what you say so when I sit here wo betinasia with my gender lens what I can speak about wo no what na maybe a ontumi nka but means enti one mami akonya na ametina ha meye dan aka ensema ema ekomu a ti say ma state yamo even in those days to cry in our class to me who this discrimination our classrooms
I'm about to ask you this.
Yes teachers I feel say the STEM way courses male domineering and I was saying pushima and mema nkwa and say bema choose one call those days one call you call draw common entrance ni can say common entrance called BC ya one more draw Nancy akra yeah encouraging mema no readings and the more science way mathematics way no na yesua in the senior high school what choose alcohol kra no ye pese ye pushi more say mema ni nya de what you say but se si anu ye kasa parents omo ye educated omo ye mma no omo nso encourage omo mama no nnenu ye to me who say the field of medicine no utumi who say mema ma ewo mo courses bi wo ho wo kan construction way industry ni say no how many women now be who say they are project managers what you see what to me who say your organization way culture no organizational culture no enye bibia making room for where your friend is say women being at the decision making table the capacity building of women mentorships for women who shares the construction industry no just because you feel say a member ejuma enyema the military no afekra na yem who was the first police officer onokura to me jo oye female it took some time and so na ye accept say oba to me joining the security service so what you say and when you come to education you go to health uba where your friend is say where your friend is say other areas especially this way your friend is technology the way your friend is ICT yeah kind who can say will be be software engineer ni adie no will be coding any those kind of things na how many women na wobɛhu sɛ na ɔmo wɔ hɔ afei na ladies no try encourage ɔmo push ɔmo sɛ mama wotumi hu sɛ all the well paid jobs no na it was dominated by men what you say and it say woman wɔ hɔ a when it comes to putting people at the decision making table a woman kwa na ɛbɛwɔ hɔ so what you say and na advocacy no yegusu ye ne ma kasa when it comes to assembly election politics say no oba onware ye de aware betwa ne mpoa so what you say so obi nim say wa friendly way that ye de ne betwa ye be yusu against the woman but bema wo yire 3 wasa wo mpra no mo they will not use that against bema no so what you say and to me say assembly election kra no and man to me participate wo so that's way no barriers no the stigma whatever you use things against us ni ade no preventing massive ye be koye and sit with them
the way that mama gender house is in kuso aka mama gender mpuntinima of oya abra when I talk about Abra, I'm talking about Cape Coast Abra, not Abra. Nana Abena Yimba the second. She's at Finland, also chill.
Now,
Queen Mother of Abra community, the same community, Nana Equia Okuta the third. It's also church because I'm in our mobile program, so I'll be on online. It's a young woman, director of boss eruption, then Bibi Baba, a Baba president, and now on Nampa, Bonabaka, a croco. She said, if you vice president or a president obey, and she's also continue praying. The most horrible Penanya, you crown defense minister, our daughter to know your bar. She's also praying that we turn up, but most of them are part of the because space be the heart. You try here, president. Here, man, to our or your binding. Now, Mr. David, I can pay for that. Our late president, never, because how and the communication to me to know. So, carry into our Bodo branch, a motto of Bodo Zaman. Now, late president or anybody or MP. No, to me now, Mokobara, Bakacha. Now, that's something we need it. It's a Yoko or Ghana Health Service. You were the first nurse of Florence Nightingale. She was the first nurse. Now I can on history a broad brain Sana. The nurse Jumotum nobody. Young nurse as young health as we are talking about gender. But now you say you won't cry there. So the first nurse or Florence Nightingale. Etum no akonkuzama and the whole world we have nurses there. Waso butum na ye nto whatever was na fitum na is a human. That's a butum na be able to have the barriers are all to no so human. Because I can be in front of even the local government is say that assembly elections is say obano or mobile obana I want to pull out. But obudi baby also say braveness I could run into me. So that barriers ought to know you so akonu. And if we start from Kadam Jong as more school, now the mentity to me the come no band the so when we have program they will talk about it. When there's no program, they will leave it. It's actually visit director they said, ye Janet Dema or Betty no put our bohina. I'm from now, warrior school, they have enough information about to know what I'm worrying no Musumi Adamazia obey Musumi Adama obey you as baby Domino Dorso one, the Buana, Miss Afono Dorso. But here's sitting arrangement or he now sir, or a program so to Moye, Buana, Miss Afro, Miss Afro to Nature, name me free now, what's name. All these things are what you to me, sir. That's a can we do Kadam Jong in terms of it is one man, obey pay for nothing, etumna our woman.
You, me that say. Nisensiana, the Department of Gender was Central Region, Hano. To me, nya school outreach ye visited the schools. Na ye woman kasa ye sensitize yomo. Especially even the Cape Coast School for the Deaf and Blind. I think ye ejuma power ho. And the last time me kwa mini omo kasa about STEM field courses. Baku bisa me say with one more disability no aye barrier ma omo na omo bet to me abedani nurse abedani doctor abedani nyoma me bubo ho a me say me re kra ho but ye gusu e hye omo nkra say enidaso bebre na e wo ho ma omo enti e ma me use some of the past ministers na omo ye persons with disability ma omo example enti me ma omo ho say ono say no disability ne enye inability enti no omo betumi aye enti no ye no ye fa bebia enti sanso no ye bie clubs at the community level and schools ni bi mo ye engage omo ni aye kan ni say even the schools no we have headmasters and yet only in the academic way no kwa na was some concentrate was so the department no our region is say ye no advocacy sensitization ni idea research ye and who as a headmaster headmistress won nim say wo school no mompo no a money being there nkolani say teenage pregnancy will be control BC no nyim ni ade no then stop almost say one more invited the Department of Gender. Though they have counseling session, they have this, they have girl child what, but a dreamer me mama me tiha me de me gender lens be hwe ni omano. Usu education a wo we dwuma ni a wo betumi I mean to me nye. What you say entia na ye wo institution bi ane ni mandate. Enti ye wo ye mandate. When it comes to health, woman so no aya metashia we Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association omo ye program bi omo invite me and many omo kasa omo to me feel say na me to me encourage you omo say where they are shouldn't be their way say that is their limit now omo be to me upgrading themselves akomweni edum pempeso bia ye kase ye penkrofo or decision making table na womo beka ho bi no me ye enti ni aye betumi aya na me kan ye gusu ye ko schools no but ye here collaboration e was central region ha me who that the district assemblies the MCEs e wo ho no coordinating directors womo betumi ama gender ya visit what you say ya community engagement ya nyoma but nini na no yehu ahemfo no ma building capacity of traditional leaders bebre what you say Denchra Ogwa Elmina AK4 we say no but I'm yet to be invited to their programs in Sabah gona in Sabah or no or year the program Paramount Queen Mother or to me frame me Emma make ho any omo ye Elmina Queen Mothers Association are doing very well. Elmina Queen Mothers Association they are doing very well. Almost friend there is this Queen Mother and so ono so call aguna ho baby your friend you dominance that road ono so or your dead baby frame me be share the whole community sa nyoma ne na me pese enkoso se na be ya obia because that day all the students were there and see a boy and see sometimes you know me used to opportunity being able to say Central Expo and a 1 week program every day students ba met to emusa ye mami akonya no enye kra me pushi me force at least 3 days be there met me aye program ama obia ente no yegusu ye ya famody
Omejana gusu ye ya famody ye shede you may mention of mba hima fa wore yade I'm talking about the creameries I've done so many programs for them in terms of the program, did you see on their faces what you were telling them? No, what the be because why the program pay, but those who you have mentioned is limited. Some of them isn't coming. Are they ready to receive and they are going to implement it or here and keep them away?
Me dear, in the night, see, I know me to me, I don't know what to say because I had Nyama me expected to see, you know. Maybe I'm yet to see it. Me share Asim Fushu, the traditional council or that area no.
Yeah.
Me Nyama baby was Asim Fushu. Me say BA clubs or Asim Fushu for way boy safe spaces club. And me BA boy safe spaces. I engage boys in kwa. Aha. BBA. Now with that, you know, me start training community facilitators. Me you know, and now all mobile clubs in so. You na me the clubs and na share. Me see me the Department of Gender. Say me na me lead the NTR na make say me so Department of Gender me leading. Me the clubs, no, share a handful. Say they should monitor the clubs and sustain it because program is supported by UNFPA. Now that UNFPA, and say ye more honswe. Ye may anything. What you say? And here was a handful soon because me say me kasampo si multi club, multi kolana. Ebiana a bed in kakra. And me me koho eko ye. And you know, me expect to good news if you are now through the conversation capacity building or him back bibi was see now women empowerment no tini say bibi hunye and agenda equality but that day na mabano mama na tinyoma bebre ase nenije child marriage amini omo femu no na womu nim nyama bebre to say cohabitation ni child marriage you know enti woman so woman ni jiye woman ebinim child marriage but the law what you say the position of the law ni nyome bi no but woman ni jiye all the traditional councils are make you know woman ni ji sensitization no woman ni ji nyoma the Department of Gender eyo Central Region akase yet what benya results ye train results in this year and they say nanka nana hima we were engaging kwala e the jurisdiction and now the women's group no now woman invite gender e hono de metumi amawo o de say committee hey e bia se me bo agona insaba mabo dominance mabo Elmina Queen Mothers Association. What you say? And now Guahano, the way your friend is Nana way chief of staff, young way your friend chief no or yeah dear Nancy no frame sexual and gender-based violence case be no incest so is that incest be or frame papa be on any ba eda way of way quarters so say way no ha police headquarters na me ma push and you may be sano and I me expect it from the traditional leaders and you know menim say nyame nso beye I am den so so omo bebre hwe me and I wish wa bisa me question am mean to me yi anu yi and me pese ye collaborate sa be ma ti say ye di ogwa festival say no nanka festival no mo na gender war position gender war slot wo mu gender war slot wo mu gender what you say na ye friend me na me kwa ha na makokasa throughout the festival because I've seen pregnancy no and 2021 kola below 10 years FIA full Central Region ha this year no from 15 to where your friend is kola 15 to no 10 to 15 years you know and kwala be 420 or so and omo cohabit or so something like that. Omo enyim. And you know, so these are issues Oti ase e wo se yenhwe ho asem na yenka.
O de na yenhwe ekrobiara hefo ho ahene ho ba hema so. It seems there's a boundary abakere obi aye ne di. Omuntumi na omumbo mma hema no because oba hema bi osa afiansa na oba. Like my community, she's young. My community queen mother, she's young. And sometimes when she doing something, she didn't get support much from the community. It will be like always we fought to get queen mothers, and afterwards the leadership of the community leaders, whether Mema we are ahemfu. Mema we community. Can we do more than what we are doing to support the women leadership or the young ones or the women?
When it comes to the chieftaincy institution, different issue crowd. What's your say? Busuya beka bomu asi o adi obi adi ade. Omu wiya obi atwe ne ho fi ne ho. What's your say? Enti wa ye de odi ade no. Wonye obi a wo ye stronger. Wan hwe de ye kra wo be nu ho se. Busuya ne de wutu that position no. Ye do be di ade pe ye time obi a hwihwi. Ye wi a asa. Wo ahima bebre a wo mo hin no mo po ko be bia ye mfa wo mo nko. Esia ahimfu bebre na edi ne yire eko program na o maja ohima no wo fi. What dey say? Oh, jurisdiction bebre ahimfu ne ko bebi o mo di o mo yire no mo na eko. E aja ohima ekuro ni di ama o mo no. Ahimfu bebre ye Ghana ha. Ejuma o mo di no. Sesia no ye be support ohima no. Ahindie no ebi a region bi na ahindie no sika bata ho. Ahindie bebre wo ho no ye di wudi ade wi a wankasa na e wo se. Enti na sesia no ohwe a odipa bebre nheda mfa konya ne ma wo ma e fata pa. Ebi a sika what you say omo po bi a wo sika ye mfa konya ne ma no. E si bebre. And you know with women no and a mix static kind you say when mothers no one mandate no is to protect the well-being of women and children in their jurisdiction. Na se sia no se ohima no tumi a edwuma e wo se wonye no what you say Yemwana wabaya daye. Is there a problem I face it? It's a topic I share encouraging women's participation in decision making table. No, or no him and Kasakra decision making table in the chieftaincy terrain. On Kahumbi. What you say? Me who baby or Bequaco push, she said. We ne committee ewo me hase no. I was so about we was so me name say woman kasa no woman you strong enough say woman be push for that say woman be kasa committee we no I was say woman wo subi what you say say obana to me anko assembly na election na and their government appointees no ohini ohima no that district can they push say they yam picky oba we na nka nani je ho but ye kuntia no e wo na ware ho obi si won ware ye obi si won nyese obi si won nyese enti no yemfa oba we nhye ho what you say ono no ye dwumedi a e wo say ahemfoni ahemafo ni nye ne yem pushi mma no what you say and a young man ankasa na every day no me see if you don't personal empowerment I am me preaching for personal empowerment. So one kasa na was me I tell everybody say me ankasa na my empower me ho. Me obia ebia nipa 2 bi na ye me mentor. By 3. Omo ye we obaba ko mema me no. Me papa ka mema me no. any bema bako. Omono what they will tell you, they say, Mia weni, ye say, ye jumadi, ye say, they do that. But Mia kane jina Mia mesu, nti se ne meti handa. Ye yi nyame die, ono no shemi, ono na mitre no, ono na mikutuno. But Mia nkasama play very important role ewo Mia nkasama life. Ma empower me ho, ma mami ho voice. What you say? Into we your bar. And was said that personal empowerment, you know, one kasa voice, you're assertive. What you say? And to me say no, you can't intimidate me. Why you so frustrating me no? Me momo one share me frustrate you more. What you say? And to me no, my me who say me ma who kwa me ye, my me who say I'm empowered, I'm assertive. What do I say? I know my rights as a woman. And to me push for it, and me catch or baby. What do I say? And the gender equality. It's not about rubbing shoulders with the men. We are looking at equal opportunity. Women participation in decision making. No, it's not about struggling over bibia with the men. It's just about the rights of the woman. And then equal opportunity ya ye can one say konya bia ye de ma mema no ye mfa sa konya na e ma manso
na agenda se da konya no se beyin butuma ya ba so butuma ye nti ye mama jensen he ho kran o se na lo hye ne ho kran na lo jene na do e ka sam no amfa ye adwuma another time you should repeat it. Others are watching if it's member because the man may from you, neither can one you. In Tinder, other Mutumaka another room to me, in yet them no some and Brussels copa. A Boshan agenda, nephew to me when them. Yaku Hinayimino about the party between a bamboo to a bob woman and Mars on the pa. Or Yami Masadi, or Sir Shamoya Wasadi. You will fear, ya you couldn't a year no, be sent or customer a jutumana. Another Amanakwama so too much another with Mizuhu, another to Motley. And say, Yaku because Yasha for Frassi. My agenda IAP, while Fiabasanokon. Yasha for Frassi. 2026. My agenda Abacako Sati Bushano, Nancy also there, Instrumentum. Instrumentum, a good now banentum. And the Ebosha Yaku Hine, the Mesa. What can we do in terms of moving forward, especially this year? The next year, we have 10%. Now we are 20% in terms of understanding. You want in Yemenasi, Mr. Funon, who participation, who decision, no, yet, yes, and if you to me,
it does say, we advocacy now. What you say? Because Ukasa no Nyakuna and to me and Tiasenswa. And also another problem. And here advocacy no. Man soon jin tumo. What you say? Woman tiasie. Oh, my dear no. Say woman fata a your right. And yes, we your ba. Na say ukun pese one the way decision na ye kano. E wo bibie mu bi. Ye fie edwume mu. What you say? Edwume mu. And baby wo bia the traditional way chieftaincy institution mu baby se wo hwe na ade we wo betumi aya wo kra wo tumi ko wani ene omo kasa se position we misaka betumi aye mo try me what you say me what it takes to be there one kasa go forward ene omo kasa what you say enti yan ye begusu Achirechromo, build their capacity, explain things to them, educate them. We will continue to do that. But akasa yanka sana, yebeji atumo se ma. Say, baby ayedu, we are in 2026. I was saying ko yenim. I was saying ye bibi. One yanka wo bedani assembly woman. Wusuru. Ko weni. Wusuru say yebe didi watem with this. Wusuru say yebe didi dabi mi aweni ko weni. And I say catch your girls and he say, me say I only support a woman with complete integrity. when it comes to decision making table me push you because me mfa obi a odu ho wi a wabegu yenim ase enti me catch me girls ne say bo ho ban ebra bi a wo bo bi ahwe wo ho so yi woti ase aha na masaka say sadi a muntumi yusu ntia be ma no mamu yusu ntia oba se be ma a friend ma be 5 e wo community ho oko election mo yusu antia na mamu yusu ntia oba simple mamu yusu say ni disability way entia no se be ma wo that issue obetumi akotena ho a oba nso betumi akotena ho enti no many American say ye beku su 2026 ye be intensify ye sensitization no capacity building no advocacy no say na be ya obia wo central region and beyond no ebeti say e fata say we your ba personal empowerment no nya we your ba wankasa wo be moving forward na aban no obia chieftaincy institution obia I respect the rights of women say konye bia ye de mamma no emema no omodi bema ema no nso
right you better I hear my ask papa my gender e better nasi ankasa da wotum na wabua na ebudu dem pempe see something the to me kani hina abefoforo no na anyana mafama ba no mafama na so for me huzi my gender friend say
me wo Laurentia wa ha na me wo scholar
right into here ma me also the Laurentia na scholar bia imnize na asi anentina wo the friend no ofie wo the friend ho edwum no you understand their name is very important for you to understand your name very 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 important the before you boss no here ma me asrot in kan kasa not awuna kasa it is maybe we are giving her 5 minutes she will use the two language to explain just a few memma more respect or mba hu views na yejan hu ndamara ekeke sit down you are lady sit down the menza mendamene hina onboa also ya ba shy fufure asi or the menza me here to musisa queen mothers order to more run it I'm my assignment she has given me a big task that shows that whatever I'm doing in my community in terms of my queen mother, I should support her more for her to do much. The population of the ladies in my community, they are many. We have even more than 7 public schools. Apart from that, you know, private schools and it's Mbawumpa. Into your concrete, never about your water region. The meaning I can say, the meaning of Mama Jena.
You. Minga mo femo ni bomitwe alo ni kwame ye Costa TV no ye central region be money interview me ke inwie gan few e wo ma wie gan sane ani wo wie agi beni wo ba fe ni ye abata decision making table ni ka ebalake a position agbokoye na isane gen gbeme atagen na am make decision ha am a community ha Ghana ni woyo isane akayo hu afitahe ewo mi wiake yo fe yo ni kwemie minta obodenche oha ohe personal empowerment isane boyo bohu o prepare o hiake ke position e ba uba yahe uba force ake bohu oni ne ba she position e he na ka wonwie ni wo ba ke bale chieftaincy institutions wo ba gbafai ake wo mancheme abaha ni manyeme ke ame make decision ko ya me traditional councils aka ame ba fitahe koni ameni amebanye na ye asani nibi ni gba ye ekebeke bi ana ye ame kuchu emi shinke ake manyeme efita he ta ba fete ni amehu ameba ye sanji ni gba amena ye amekuchwemi e wo min pa mo fa okay encouraging women's participation in decision making table le wo fe wo ba embrace wo ba he ke wo mi ake be hye ake ye ho ba nye ni amehu ni bi ni gba amena amekeba fopon no bo ni wo ba tahe ni wo ba wie ni bi ni gba community na ni bi ni gba Ghana na akeye ba fitahe ni wo wie e wo ke ba le wo schools ke awon positions schools po schools ko ye ni le ake ka awon prefect they will pick about one boys as prefect the girl ba fe assistant she ake girl fa prefect no isani watch hakenaka ka ba ni chumo mi ni chumo ko ye every time anta oni hi pe na ta plona na take decision no hi ke ba wo hia mi wo gban shishi we ne ba fe decision fe gender roles and identity ke ni bi na fe hi pe ke ba le Ghana sanjimi ye enye ni yo jen we ewo ene mefe mi sole ake one day wo ba na defense minister ye Ghana die ni yeni yoni oba na president ye Ghana bie ni jiyo ewo no ji insolemo ewo sanjine nke hanye ni wo fe oba chu he ni mindanyeshi yo so I'm going to I have to speak in there when yo mi adat so mi anto mi ama fie mama wochu ajagba avalie ika oyana ba RICHLOVE AMAMOO na AMAMOO amagafu na fu ko for nchu mala Central Region Coastal TV agba ma mpomcho encouraging women's participation in decision making roles nchu aba onya bawe manya mado pogba na masegi ma magadwi na nyanya mamleka maglo la fie da program anu blugbama anya ima ba maglo na mi ada to onye ba gamada ba na nyanyonwo onto haya mi yona ba personal empowerment onto na jagba na wo na prepare do queue alaka gbagbaba no position ya deva o lebo moji mo no fima na take forward agloba na mi ekwe na ma te wo mo dona mi ka gboglomba nyowo ko nya hima to mola susumata na decision making table la mi ko nchuo da dadie making fogada nyowo alaba mi anna mo npopo nyowo no nyira fima ge wo te glo wo manya nyowo ntoko ya te glo manya tane mi kare mi ama dofo no demo na nyowo glo manya na mi gada nyama fiadu fo the traditional cancer you get a traditional cancer la uchu fia so ye no yin da fima avo doda shi ke ko na nyon bana wo no do nyon fia apo na uchu nyon opo na nyon wo manyagbo do po na de vi o manyagbo kam ma ya nyon wo manyagbo po de vi o manyagbo po ma na wo zuma no nyi da jikbi aji o de la ko wo ga fia ko imanyako dadi oba gasha gama ya na ko imanya na yima fia na bagbo ye ko kodo fia ya ko do nyon fia gan makpo mo na ye na va no nyi da fima apom chonchu afia mi do fia mi la 21st century man ahia ba mo nkpokpo na va na nyon fia gan o no nyi da decision making table na awuyo fudam na nyonwo afudam na de vio whatever dede afima na mi ado jechonchi afodo foi ka togbio na ne ka togbio si katogbiwo ne aforofa wowo adole miama to ko masugbo togbi de kama te yi afima anoyi ma nya oglo ma awofo va glo nyongoto kakana nyong fia haye iya ha yonchi odom la ate ponchonchi yen tokwe ate gble na kpo vava sase edodoga choma yen tokwe ate gble with passion because nyong onya yen to foga chonyanchi wakajina wo anyalema na nyong no yin da fima nyong fia no yin dia ma fia ba o togbi o mo do fo homo togbi we togbi ko onya kashagama ye da bubu to hionchi because do fe o le no yin da jiaji mi o mi o support m opulu ojo da ma da pana mi amanya sala kata plum pola ba mi jagba na mi anago mo popo yo na mi le nchuo ya ko go mo popo ma pepepe na ya manyonwo ha akpa
Akuyampa, aha ni situation ni ya bisi. Ebeda oya mama gender, ebeda na so papa. Nda ye use kasa ahoro anan ko ye de hujuma yo. Ya ka bofu kekra ya ka franti na ya aba anade ya ketwi na ya aba kankan ya aba kan oya ewo so etuma ka ho. Mama edda wasipi ebe fufuru no ebe try dem pusu one no send there's many to do. But you're so sort of able to be the Wujuma and out and side from him. Mrs. Kebbe Minusana, his kakaka. Mama agenda. Nephew to Nayabwa, Nay to Muslim always will have been monitoring you, especially me. I monitor you a lot. Until last year, I try as much as possible. Jamasaba come, but Nina, he said to man come. Until I feel let the Costa TV be part of your family in terms of the publicity. Nephew Kasama, Mama, she's always welcome about all these things. And this is your female residence, or to Maba, or about shades I told a year. Until we all appreciate you. There was a P, you mean show, and I won't chamber for 200 join. No stuff in now. Yes, the better one as Papa, don't be to be over, yeah, Mama gender.
Now, yeah, we ask you, your central regional ministers.
Okay.
Any your chief director.
Oh,
I our central regional coordinating council.
Yes.
Yeah, don't want to ask.
Mama gender so there was you show we will be supporting her in terms of in terms of cash moment Mama gender here pa. She need much because I wanna cash who nsem na wo gwe ha no finfirman to wo Ghana ha ina no ya mama de fin to support her that autumn because it's very very important say yambo a mo from it to na budu baby no sabi na bia ye peda yutum ko no wontum na wanko nti ya mama de fi yentum na ye hye ne so dem na ye support o say na bi okwa na birthday party obu wie na ka wotum abon yutum de ti doma we are not cancel your birthday party but you're with the NIA crown now motor ashe the gender department in central region now supporting nephew to the abua medipin to it was careful people could be fear waste than more than necessary now so him for no tomorrow just one room nearby no production now so say a boa mama gender motum otu my from for twins some from my dachin paying for you are I don't know about nti ya mama ze na fie ntum ya nhyane so ama mproyin sana ahoro a oraho adwen yentum ya yinfo ama mesafo mba sabi wotum num bonen yentum na ntwe ho nhwu anhwe ne ya on medubo obudu bebi na waya aya mama ewi na otumodinam waya ankra ewi na otumodinam but mama gender ze oside on bompa that the men's making our bottom no obasa. And then the professor come about for a but was papa to me at a hele to the masono. Over a year gift to your me, sure that was said to me asking him cray. Susan, a boy, or your Uncle Ben, or your MCR home, a video to me, Uncle Ben, in combination with papa. I hear camera singing now to next year MCR so do a better was the Ankasa. What's it to move it to me, showing it to me, sending message. Oh yeah, himba, a kuta, the Ted, Abrahima, Mitchell Kipkos Abra, Edwasi. No, that they be to monitor the mouse import him of Abra community. Abuna in Bad the second, whilst everybody was papa. Mama gender today, I was feeling nephew to make sure he needs it. Yamisha papa. That shows there next time near Baha. And she has promised the next this year. ababa oya abra she no community abra in Kepos ababa na fi obaby chew na ama wo bibiara ye bia no so otum na wa hyew kran nti mputihima of abra ye min sure papa no bibiara etum na eboa gender dwumedimo otum no okanyim no so yankopon hyew papa mesenesi OMAR bin ABDULLAH oyo tu follow le plan before be say ye ma wo yamba ne tie mbo na hwe a meje so wonyima heno bye bye.